Welcome on in. Today is another day for some Crimson Harvest events here at EVE Online. There is a daily login for Omega players across the board for the next 7 days, and I think going forward, yes, going forward, there is tons and tons of rewards to be had. These new, these new boosters are going to be really wild for faction warfare. And I say that because, you look at some of these things and they have literally some very interesting effects. 2 kilometer webfire range for 2 hours. So there's a lot of, you know, um, specific things here that could get you into some interesting stuff. So 4+ armor resistance, like, you know what I mean? These capacitor booster, right? 9% capacitor boost, capacitor capacity. There you go. That was a little weird. 9% energy turn damage. Like, bro, these are just going to be a next level of stuff. So let's claim my rewards. As Alpha, you will get the top rewards. As Omega, you'll get the bottom and the top rewards. By the way, we are no longer in faction warfare due to the event because there might be a little bit more difficulty trying to get through this event whilst being in faction warfare. So I decided the best thing that I want to do is just not do faction warfare for right now. We have some boosters that we might look into getting after in that, but for now, let's throw some of our things back to where they are. Forgot I need milk in there. One extra thing to have. Right. Alright guys, let's take a trip downtown. Let's do some scanning. Let's do this event. I've already done a few of it, which I'll show you in a minute. I have managed to get up to 110 points so far, so we are slowly working towards it. I did end up picking, I can't remember. Who did I pick? How do you know who you picked? I picked the guys on the right, um, which was Blood Raiders. I picked the Blood Raider. I didn't do the Amarian Tetramon, although either side doesn't matter. You can still get um you can still get what you want from it and that, so it shouldn't be too bad. Right. So we already have here 2 SIGs, but most likely one of those SIGs are probably going to end up... Oh, there you go. Never mind. I will say now we might be talking about getting ourselves involved with a potential SIG here that might be a harvest one. Hello, Doom Sniper. How are you? Welcome on in. Decided to catch an early stream of the event. This should be and maybe even this one for all I know, but this one should definitely most likely be a thingamabobber. Have you started your event yet? And if so, which side did you pick? By the way, again, guys, the sides does not matter. It doesn't do anything different. You get practically the exact same rewards. There's really nothing different about it. Speaking of different and things, I need to probably enable my Spotify channel points for those that are probably interested in requesting music. We do have channel points for the viewers to request music. It's called Spotify Me. As soon as you type accept that there, you'll be able to give yourself the opportunity to listen to any song you'd like here. Right now we're playing some house music. Oh my gosh, you need to get on it, my friend. There is some really, really juicy rewards to be had, especially not so much from the event flag itself. Like, yeah, these are great skins, yeah. But the actual like rewards there inside of the sites. Here's one right now, a Tetramon network.
Warp drive active.
I'm telling you, man, it is freaking amazing. The amount of skins slash boosters that you get. I've already made over 300 million yesterday by only spending a few hours. Only a few hours, like an hour, 2 hours, nothing crazy. And I've already managed to get myself the, that monies, man. Perfect, perfect, good. Yeah, we're gonna be going through high sec, low sec. Low sec is a lot better than high sec, but high sec you're still getting. And by the way, this is as difficult as you're gonna see each of the sites that you do. They are very highly sophisticated, somewhat. But if you've been playing EVE Online, doing any exploration, then you know that you'll be able to manage this. Um, is it up in the corner? Could be like right there. Um, yeah, it's somewhere right here. So that's the keynote. Having a black glass. So right now it's 9.5 million off of one can. We're gonna throw that in the loot pile. Literally 9 million off that. Yeah, so if you have your skill there, you could enhance to get your black glass in there. I think you need informed psychology or whatever it's called. Um, 4, 4, 5. There it is. So look at this. This is amazing. This is an accelerator which gives you literally your boost for all of your you know what I mean, like your thingies here, right? 6 points, by the way. That's an extended one. That's my very first extended that I found, and it's worth not much in this loot pile, but that is worth a lot in itself. So we're gonna go over here and do that. We're gonna scan this signature down. Obviously, it was not the spot that I thought it was, so we're gonna readjust our alignment here, and we're going to throw up the 8AU scan one more time for that one, and we're gonna go ahead. Oops. Oh wait. What is this? Oh, that's right. That's the wrong one. There you go. So we're on this one. So let's do that. By the way, let's grab that signature again. I want to be able to, since we already have our lock on the last one here, we're just gonna not worry about that. And there you go. Anyways, we're back on this pile. But yeah, having black glass really makes this a lot easier for people that are trying to partake in this event. If you're not rocking black glass, you might need some heavy skills involved. Oh, fuck me. Oh my gosh. First, let's check down here before I get anywhere more. Okay. I was about to say, it must be up here because of that one node that I just saw from that. 4.9 million in this one. So we're gonna stack that. We're gonna head back to our safe. There is a pirate in the system so far, but that's alright. We got our safe for warped. We're actually gonna drop this off at a station, one of these cerebrals. Oh, you just suck at it. Okay, well, fair enough then. You're good. Another site right here. I believe this should be it. Level 3, yeah, this should be one of the sites. Oh, we claimed one of our rewards here, guys. We just finished getting a little bit of a step from that one. And we're going to claim another reward again. But yeah, scanning, you can start at 8 AU on your item, and then you can scan downwards as long as you double-click and center into your screen, like this. See how it's going up and down? But yeah, you can make tons of ISK. Here's another Crimson one. The other one I was doing was Blood Raider. This is the Crimson one.
Active.
So we're going to call in our probes now. We don't need those probes. We're going to go ahead and see what's up with this hack. We're going to decloak ourselves for right now. I do see there's a heron here, which is funny. I might still steal his stuff regardless because, man, there's some good loot to be had. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. There's like... Maybe I'll be able to scan it faster than him as well and get in there. I really don't like doing this, but because this event is so juicy, we might have to. Okay. Could be right here. Oh, there it is. Oops. That was a fail. Well, I'll be able to get both of them done. Ooh, another harvest booster. So let's go over to that one now. He's still hacking that one. There's another ship that just landed. It's probably right over here. Oh, wow. There it is. Okay, that was a little tricky one. I didn't see that one there, but there you go. Look at that, we got a skin involved. I don't want those things, because it's not important. And we're gonna warp out.
Warp drive active.
Heron. That guy is still trying to figure out his hack. We'll let him finish that. But yeah, let's look at our loot pile. I just kind of exited before. Look at how much we've gathered already and the amount we've gathered. We're at 17 million, plus we got an extender, a ligature, a harvest, anti-disruptor, and an Armageddon death glow. So pretty cool little pieces. These go for a lot of money, by the way, like when you stack them. These are going to be sold at D&D centers because they're going to also be worth a pretty penny if you get a bunch of like high tier ones. So, like I said, I just need to quickly drop off this this booster because I don't like to carry skins and boosters, but we might have to along the way. We cloak to uncloak. But yeah, I think it shouldn't be an issue either way, like for us to be out here with those in our cargo, but for safekeeping wise, I think I'm gonna just drop it over in the dock real quick, and then continue onwards. We have music selection if you're interested. All you got to do is go to the channel points and select Spotify Me, and you can select any music you'd like on Spotify, guys. I do have to bring my music volume there up for the people that might watch this later on YouTube. I don't have music playing in the background when I do my YouTube uploads, so I figured I'll have to keep that music high up there. Okay, let's go ahead and just quickly drop off some of these things. Specifically these two as well, which is really good. And since we're here, let's just drop the rest of the loot off. But yeah, that was even for one run, we already had about 20 million in like 2 seconds, so that was really good. We won't be doing that all the time. We won't be just dropping stuff off all the time. I just figured we'll do it now because we're right beside Jita, and it just makes sense for that. We're a Speedy Gonzales little ship, so we won't have too many issues with people coming about and trying to do much because we can fly really fast in this metaphor. I call it the metaphor, even though it's a metamorphosis, but I like the metaphor term. I like that, the sign with the Astero, very cool. Astero's a little too late from this system. Let's keep moving.
Drive active.
We're gonna go into low sec. Low sec has got, I think, one more extra bin, but like it's a little bit harder if you're not experienced. But yeah, we're mainly going to be focused on, for the next few weeks here, some of this harvest event and trying to get it done. And so there's so much money to be made and had in this event. I had to drop faction warfare for this one, guys. You know me, I love my faction warfare, but I also love my iskies, especially when we can get these really, really cool items that if you wish you could sell them on the market and make a ton back. So I figured, yep, this might be the right opportunity to do so. Right, so nothing important here.
Warp drive active.
Usually the signatures that are fairly close to the systems are wormholes and combat sites. These combat sites are also considered, from my understanding, going to be a part of the event as well, so heads up on that. Especially if it's a difficulty level 1, it shouldn't be too hard. I might dabble into them, to be honest, just because I also want to see a little bit of that part of things. So we're gonna warp out there, and we're gonna do that. We're gonna grab, these signatures are really far, so we might actually find ourselves another little Crimson here, or a Blood Raider one. Yeah, these are pretty far out. Not really much in system around me, surprisingly, in this location. Oh, that was a wormhole. Okay. It's alright. Let's go over here. Zoom in just a tad so we can get our little square box in the center there. Doesn't have to be completely in the center, it just has to be in the box. I just put it in the center because I'm cool like that. Oops, did I just... Okay, thank God. I thought I accidentally closed my stream. Alright. The stream... This thing... I don't know why this does this. I have a really good implant selection for my... I would definitely recommend these guys if you're looking to do some actual like high-sec scanning and stuff. These are going to help you a lot. The pinpointing, acquisition, rangefinder. I did buy a few of the ones that are a little bit more expensive because I figured, you know, the bang for my buck for the fact that I could do these and bang them out pretty quick with this setup that I have. And this Metamorphosis, which I don't know about you guys. You guys might like the Astero. And I like the Astero. I thought Astero was really cool, but I love this freaking Metamorphosis. It is fantastic. It's got
warp drive active.
It's got a lot of good stuff in it that makes it so viable for the meta of exploration. Huge fan of that. Encoding, turning, using faster preset for the encoding. What? What? Don't lie to me, what? Dogs in the background barking. Shut up, dog. Okay, let's scan down some of these. I think this one should be a data site. Let's see how that fares out for us. Oh wow, triple wormholes. I guess not. Fuck, some of them you get deceived.
Warp drive active.
I think if you go to the Amar space and you do this, you're probably gonna get a lot of good shit there. Because that's what I did last time on the event at Amar. There's nobody compete. Excuse me. There was nobody competing for the sites. You literally were like the only one flying around in the Amar space. If you were there during the last event for datas, the data site stuff, with the Society of Conscious Thought, things like that. Gosh, we got a lot of challengers in here.
Warp drive active.
Okay, let's see what we got. So far, I'm the only one scanning in here, so that must mean that there's probably not much in here, or somebody's already captured the site for themselves, like that Estero, maybe. Let's see. See if we get any other signatures. I want to say there should be a signature in here. That is a data. Looks like it. 3 sigs like this. Oh, wow. Don't tell me they're all wormholes. Big shame. I mean, it looks like they are all wormholes because the Sarah and them left. I think they left, unless I'm far. No, we're in system range. I mean, actually, we're not from the gate, so maybe they didn't. Maybe they are scanning something. For the circle, by the way, if you see a circle like this, you always scan that middle signature at 8 AU. Okay? Yeah, that's what I thought. This is all just junk.
Warp drive active.
Well, stuff I'm not really looking to do right now, wormholes. How are you guys enjoying the Crimson Harvest? If anybody out there watching has been doing it. Hey, Luna Wayne. What to do, Luna Wayne? Nothing in here. There's the Estero.
Active.
Chinese. Absolute Order. Let's see. Got one cosmic signature here. We're gonna go ahead and align that. And we are gonna go ahead and warp in that direction. I don't think I called my probes out. No, I didn't. Epic fail. Guess we'll just wait until we land. I don't think that's gonna be anything particular. It's all over there, but I think it's gonna be a wormhole. That's what I predict. It's gonna be a wormhole.
Warp drive active.
But we'll scan it anyways for the sake of scanning it. This might end up being a data site, actually. Maybe. Synesis. Fun ship. I have one over here. Is it data? Oh no, it's the combat. What combat one is that one? It's difficulty level 2? Let's see what kind of combat site that is. I'm just kind of curious now. Federation detention facility. Interesting.
Warp drive active.
I've never done that one. Alright, let's get into the low sec life. I see a crane.
Warp drive active.
Okay, let's scan this out. Yo, Shoki! What's up? How are you? Doing all right. We're doing the Crimson event. Have you started yours, or do you play? I always forget. Do you play Eve Online? Shit. My memory of smoking weed is just fucking me up, guys. You do. I know you do, right? I'm not crazy, am I? Okay, good. That's what I thought. You are Luna Moon. Okay. Yeah, buddy. I was just passing by, you know, trying to do this event. Failing. Oh no. Go to the Amar space. I'm already at 120. I'm almost getting to the 150 marker. The rewards are amazing. Yeah, it is. Honestly, Amar space, my friend, or Lowsec is going to be your best friend when it comes to these sites. Amar space, I say that because the last time I did it, I didn't have a hoot of a problem. No one contesting me. It was just a great time. Agus. I don't do Agus. Too bad that was an Agus site. By the way, this is for people that do ESS sites. If you want that key, there's an Agus site that does that for the ES, like reserve banks or whatever they're called. Which is super good. It's just you gotta know how to do them. So if you go to Eve University, you can figure it out. Oh shit, you don't have the Cloaky Loke? Oh shit, I'm surprised you didn't train into that. There's been so many events that have been dealing with, that deal with this kind of stuff. Oh no, there's the Cosmic Signature. I scanned the wrong one. But that's okay. Go to the Amar space. I guarantee you're gonna see less contested rate there. It's usually how it is when it comes to the events. Even today, I didn't have too much of an issue over here in the Kaldari space. Oh, you're just alpha. Okay, fair. I always thought for some reason that you might have already been Omega. Especially now, it's a great chance to go Omega. There's a big thing on sale with Omega, like 50% off or something. So take a look at some of the prices recently they've added. There's definitely some price discounts. Yeah, there's like some discounts here that give you some Plex as well and that, so take a look at it if you ever get a chance. Did this thing really just turn into a circle? Oh my lord, that's hilarious. Okay, now we gotta go back to 8 AU. Oh my lord, this is so annoying when that happened. I know, but I'm from a third world country, even if there's another currency conversion. Oh, fair enough, Shoki. I'm sorry to hear that. Damn, that sucks.
Warp drive active.
Well, I guess at the end of the day, then you're just gonna have to stick with the. I mean, you could still do low sec. Don't get me wrong. You're not gonna get caught right away as long as you have a safe. Like you go somewhere to a safe location when you're warping, you'll be able to pretty much sit there while you scan. Just 8 AU. That's what I do. I just go into 8 AU, and it usually does the trick.
Warp drive active.
Usually you scan it right at 8 AU inside of the circle, and it'll end up doing what you wanted to do there. Is there another trick though? What's the other one? Like maybe I don't know about it. How would you go about that one? Oh, a rendezvous point. One day I'll do them. This might be a site right here. Yes, sir. What kind of site is it, though? Is this the right site that I'm looking for? Level 3? Yeah, it might be. Hmm. Blinky Blinky. Oh, it's an Agus site. Wow. That confused me. A lot easier to explain the trick via voice or visuals than explain the words. Fair enough. Is it any different than what I was doing where when there's a circle within a circle, I scan 8 AU inside of it? Because that's all I ever do. I don't know about, like... I don't think I've ever heard anything else. You could also send me a voice note on Discord if you'd like. In my Discord or a DM, Milk on Edge. Let's listen. Let's go over to open... I have to open up my Discord. My Discord's not even on right now. Give me a second. Regional Garista, data frame, okay. I might find a sign here. God dang. It's taken a little bit longer than I thought it would in this specific area. Alright, I'm inside of my EVE Online room 1. Am I in voice push to talk though? Or am I am on push to talk. I'm gonna switch that just because I would rather not push my button while talking. So if you do want to join me in room number 1 in my Discord, feel free to do that to explain a little bit about how that works, because I am quite curious now if there's an easier and faster trick than what I've been doing. Or just leave me a voice note if you'd rather that instead of physically talking. Come on, scan. I don't know why it does that, like why there's a hiccup when it's scanning. It's like so strange. Oh, my Discord link. You can just type !Discord if you really want to, or yeah, there we go. That helps. Are you serious?
Warp drive active.
We're gonna go to one of these sites. This is not considered part of the event, by the way. This is just a random one that I am... said screw it, may as well do it. Because we gotta get rid of these signatures to put up real signatures that we want. Galante, Caldari, Agus, Wormhole. So yeah, we're gonna do that real quick. Maybe in the next site we'll be able to find a better one. If you join Discord, there's something called Discord Rules as like one of the categories. If you do click that, then you'll have the opportunity to catch more of the Discord than what's already there. Just in case you can't find the EVE channel that I'm in, which I think you should be, but I don't know. I can't remember how I set up the Discord, so if you don't see the EVE channel, it's definitely there. Okay, sounds good, dude. Well, we're the only ones in the system, which is nice. Yeah. Hey, what's up, man? How are you? I think I heard you for half a second. Or maybe I thought I heard something. Nope, never mind. Maybe they weren't. I thought I did. Hey, how are you? There you go. Nice. Yeah. Yes.
Warp drive active.
Okay. Ah, so I don't actually have to go to 8 AU on top of the circle. Interesting. That is very interesting. And furthest point, because it's a circle, how would I determine which is the furthest point? And we are talking about the signature that has a circle with dots around it, and then the middle of it has the center circle. That one? Okay, very interesting. Okay, we're gonna have to test this out.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, that one I've got down packed. I always thought the circle within a circle is the one you want to put at, like I said, I usually do 8 AU in the center. Furthest point. Okay, that's very interesting. Thank you for that. I hope I run into another one of those because I would like to test this out. This one I already know about, this long one. This one I have to go down here. Heck yeah. That's right. Okay. Appreciate that advice. I have never known that. Yeah. That's right. Got one combat. And the rule of 6, yeah. I only ran into the rule of 6 once. I've never seen it anywhere for many, many times scanning. I don't know. It seems like to be a rarer one to come into. It happens, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Very good. And guys, for you guys who don't know what Rule of 6 is practically all the virus, I guess they're called little virus things. I don't know what the hell to really call them. But they usually surround it in like almost a circular formation, and the right dead center is going to be the actual, I guess, the thing to hack to finish it. I wish I had proper terms. Oh, here it is. This is the circle that you were saying. Firewalls, there you go. Okay, so this circle, and you said I would go to the right of this circle to scan it if I were originally scanning into it? Okay, so a little bit right and down. Now, do I want to start it at 4 AU or 8 AU from here? Because... Okay, so 2 AU. Right here, you see my screen once it loads up for you. Um, is this the right spot? Okay, let me scan that out. Let's see what happens. I scanned this at 8 AU originally when it popped up. I'm at 4 AU right now. So let's see if that works. Oh, look at that. It did work. Jeez.
Yeah. Told you.
Very cool trick.
Worked like a charm, honestly.
That is awesome. That's gonna save me so much more time. I used to always go back to 8 AU every single time. It's freaking A. That is great. Man, oh man, I had to drop Faction Warfare for this event. So much going on. I figured it'd be too dangerous to do this in Faction while being in Faction Warfare.
Faction warfare doesn't really matter much. Like, no one actually actively hunts them. unless you're in one of the bigger staging areas.
Of course. The only reason I say that I've, decided to do that is because when I want to travel to, let's say if I go towards Amar or something, I have to avoid, the Galante space because of the NPC guys that come at me every single time and blat me.
Wait, how long have you been doing like one single militia that you've been getting negative that much?
So I've been doing about now almost 5 or 6 month worth of militia time. So if we look at my standings currently, I'm at a minus 21
Wait,
with
you've
Galante.
been sticking to one militia this entire time?
Yeah, I was with the Kaldari states the whole time, and it was not meant to be that
Yeah,
way. I
yeah,
just
I heard.
accidentally got addicted to the Kaldari side and invested.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt. I usually switch around, and whatever negative I get, I use the SOE epic to fix it.
That's the right way of doing it, I think. But I was like, shoot, I can't be joining Galante because of the
Like
whole
last
like
time I was in Almil, right, and then now I'm in Amar, Malaysia. Like I
nice.
keep switching it around just to keep the thing balanced. Otherwise, I'm gonna get shot.
Exactly. Yeah, it's almost what we have to do. I don't know. I was just like, you know what? It's all good. I'll just fix my standings if I really want to eventually by leaving the militia, and then I think I could still be able to do NPC missions, um, with Galante without those official militia
If you're
NPCs chasing me since I'm not in the
in
militia.
yeah, like if you're really having trouble, just do the Sisters of Eve epic arc. That one fixes a lot of it.
That's right. That's exactly another one that somebody told me, which I might actually end up doing it because it's again, I just don't want to join the Galante militia due to now how much I've been invested in the Kaldari one. Not that I dislike anything about Galante, I just know so many people in Kaldari that if I ended up ever doing that, I think I'd be known as an official spy. Uh, that switches teams.
Yeah.
Okay, this is not a good sight. Let's get out of here.
Active.
Just so you guys know, if you see cans in low sec that are been hacked already, that means that two things: there's probably trash in them, or somebody's camping it and waiting to attack you.
Yep.
So
Someone's got it bookmarked. That's the first thing.
yes, sir. And I've been in that experience, and if you guys watched me before, that's exactly what ended up happening. I ended up literally going in there, like, oh yeah, there's one can that's missing in nullsec. Let me keep hacking the rest. And Astero pops up behind me instantly and kills me.
I've had that happen in a wormhole.
Oh
Not a
yeah,
fun time.
definitely, yep. Yeah, man, it's hard to do these in low null and wormholes, especially if you're finding a lot of your sites kind of already done up the way you just saw it on my screen. The two cans hacked already. I see. I would do it if like somebody was not in system, but because buddies are in the system, it's not even worth trying to see what's in those bins. I feel like either way, it's probably going to be trash. Because that's what people mostly do. They cherry pick them and they leave them behind. Oh, here he is, the buzzard. Yeah, see?
That's what I like about the news event sites, because if you scan if you hack one, it just disappears.
Oh, that would be great. And that's one thing about cherry picking I'm not a fan of, is because they literally leave those sites hanging around, whilst if you just picked it, there could be new ones that spawn, even for yourself as the person doing it. So it's kind of sad, but I know why they do it for other reasons, such as like, okay, I know there's, let's say, another explorer behind me, and let's say I'm in low sec, for instance, and there's a lot more sites in low sec, and even in null sec from wormholes and things like this, besides high sec, because high sec always gets taken, right? So with consideration of these sites being in those systems, if I cherry pick these specific bins and I know there's a guy behind me or in the same system, then that means I can just like, here, I'm gonna take 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna wait. This guy's probably gonna waste all his time, scanning these down. By the time he finishes doing all that, I'm gonna already have, an advantage over to the next system than this person. And they're still wasting their time over there with those cherry pick bins.
And a lot of people leave the high sec ones because they know where they are, and they can just after maintenance they can come back and hack again.
Oh wow!
Because it does. Yeah, the cans do reset after maintenance.
Wow, that's crazy. So wait, the
Yeah,
ones
but the
that
sites
were
are still there.
picked get replenished?
Yep.
Wow, that's a
Sites
broken.
still there.
That's so broken.
Yeah, same with combat sites. A lot of people do that with those two.
What? I've never
I've
heard
done
of
it.
that. Yeah, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. That's a great like little advantage to have. I didn't even think about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, you've saved
Like
me
I've
a
done the
heart.
combat side, but like I do escalation hunting, right? So I go into a 410 site, do the first room, get the loot from like the oversee artifact and sometimes the module drops, and then I leave it there, come back after maintenance, do the second and like the first room again and the second room.
Amazing.
That way I have I have like 3 drops instead of 2.
Oh my god, that has to be fixed. That's crazy.
It's legacy code. They're not gonna fix it
Yeah, yeah.
because if they do, they have a chance of like messing up the entire game.
Mmm. Gotcha. Wow. Noted though. I don't think I'm ever around during downtime, at least not very often. So I don't think I'll have that opportunity to really go about it, but very good to know. And man, you've saved me a ton of time now since that trick. That is crazy. That is crazy. And you know what's weird? I was taught with even the trick itself with um the big circle with the small circle inside the one you just taught me, you know, I had a guy who's been doing Explo for a very long time and I watch his streams too and he's the one who kind of gave me that whole thing about like, oh, you just go back to 8AU into the circle. And again, this guy's got years more of experience in exploration, and here you are as an alpha coming here telling me about this, and it's just like, wait, what? How the fuck does this guy not know about this trick and you do? It's crazy, but awesome at the end of the day because that just saves so much lives. I think I was at 8, so I'm gonna go
Dang it!
4.
One other guy came in. Uh,
Yeah, man, I've been finding a stupid amount of skins in this event, aside from the ones that you get from like the actual thingamabobber, like your, you know, the event tier. Um, I don't know how many, bro, skins for days.
yeah, there are a lot more skills than I expected.
For real, man. Like the drops are insane. Insane. So many. I did not
Yep.
expect that. And I've got now like skins that were not even like your, what do you call these, the crimson ones or something, right? Deathglow, sorry.
I got a bunch of the iron, cold iron ones. I think
Yes, yeah.
I got 2 of the event ones. This what do you call it? Whatever these things are called.
Oh, the Deathglow ones.
Yeah, I got a one for crucifier, another for something else. I forgot the name of.
Yeah, me too. I got some one or two there. Oh my god, I got a big one too, a really big one that was in a drop in low sec that I got yesterday. It was a really big ship. I was just like, oh my gosh, this is insane. So I don't know if that's just like how do you say, like just a 1 day 2 day kind of like boost, but I almost expect if people are getting crazy things and they report them that we're gonna have the same thing happen like last time where they're gonna reduce it.
And I just got a really awesome one.
Ooh, which one?
Wait, why is it not picking up? Pick it up. What?
No space? I don't even pick up the fireworks, so I would recommend jettisoning those
Got
if
it.
you did.
Nice. Wait, did I not pick up the? I got the Drake Deathglow one.
Ooh, a Drake Deathglow? That's freaking
Yep.
wicked. I don't even think I have a
Yep.
Drake Deathglow. That's sick.
Yeah, Drakes are good.
Heck yeah, and they're very commonly used, and they're not hard to even get into
I
eventually.
use it a lot for 410s.
God, there's so many signatures here, but they're all like none of the sites that I'm looking for. Big rip.
And the rain just started up again. God dang it. It's been raining the entire last 3 days.
Yo, we got rain so randomly last night, but today, officially this morning, like I don't know what time is it now. It's 11:24. It was like almost 9 o'clock in the morning for me when it was raining and it stopped. But now it's 11. Yeah, but it's good though. It was
I'm.
super hot.
How many points are you at for the event?
I'm only at I think 200 now. No, sorry, 120. I've only finished 1 and 2 Deathglow. I need a few more points to get to the third one.
I'm at 110 right now. Need one more pen for the.
Warp
Ooh,
drive
110.
active.
Nice. So you're just right behind me. Damn, there's
Yeah.
no sites.
Would have been 120 now, but someone else came in by the time I managed to log down the site.
Say that again, sorry.
Like someone else came in by the time I managed to log down the site.
Ah, yeah. Oh, here's a bin that's been taken as well. But you know what? Since there's nobody in the system, we'll steal what we can from it. Probably it's not going to be anything crazy. Just got to keep our eyeballs open so we don't get randomly in a curse, somebody in a curse killing me. I think
I'm
that's
just
the...
gonna deposit this one.
Hell yeah, I think that's the deadliest shit, man. That curse. It is scary.
Like I'm right next, like I'm one system over from Jita where I got the Drake skin.
Oh, very
So I'm just
cool.
gonna deposit it there.
I just finished getting
Yeah.
a big accelerator, like the, I guess it's the ultimate one that you can get for 6 points worth of your skill training boost. And I've only found the basic one so far, but
Nice.
just today, like despite Jita, I literally just found another one. I was like, what? I love when they have that for the events, because I definitely need my skill training to be boosted. I'm trying to get these light missile specialization level 5, and it is supposed to be at 4 days, but because I'm now in my other clone that has scanning, it's back to 5 days.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my Condor to be at its top performance, so I need that rockets or thing specialization. Light missiles. I really like the Condor. I've been killing a lot of Cat Navy issues. I've even killed hookbills, comets, kind of anything really that I can get my hands onto that doesn't have stupid long range. Like the Corsair Navy issue is one I can't really do unless I'm double TD'd, which is, what do you call that? Disruptors?
Talk.
Tracking
Stop.
disruptors.
Active.
Jita is so nerve-wracking.
Yeah, this event made me so nervous when it comes to some of the item drops. Especially when you get skins that are like what seems to be a little bit more rare. Plant a random viewpoint.
I really want to get the,
Sorry?
I really want to get the Vexor one.
Yeah, Vexor would be nice. I have a Vexor, I want to say, the Death Glow, but I think somebody gave that to me. That's a very beautiful skin.
Like the Vexor is my go-to ship.
Active.
Always use the Vexor. Vexor Navy issue, and the Ishtar.
Are you PvP
Those are
with
like
them or PvE?
PvE.
Oh, okay.
For PvP, I just do frigates.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I heard a lot about the Vexors being really good
Especially
for that PvE content. Kind of AFK PvP with it, from my understanding. Or PvP, PvE, sorry.
yeah, it's semi-AFK, yeah.
Imicus. Okay, so that's unfortunately nothing
I
here.
mostly use Navy Hook Bill and the Condor.
Say that again, sorry.
For PvP, I mostly like for faction warfare and stuff. I mostly use the Navy Hook Bill.
Navy Hook Bill, that's it, baby. Yep, that's a great one.
Because it can do both the scout and the small sites. It's really fast. It can do decent PvP and like it's really hard to catch. Since
Yeah,
I do ninja complexing, it's best for me.
very cool. So, okay, so you do the ninja plexing, that's awesome. So wait, are you enlisted
Yeah,
Faction Warfare or no?
I'm in, like I said, I'm in Amar right now.
Oh,
It's
right.
not my current, like the character that you saw. It's my alt.
Yes.
I have
Okay.
faction warfare alts for it. Like I'm not putting my main in the thing.
Well, see, that's what I figure to be better at the end of the day too, is just being able to have your faction warfare alts because of the idea of like uh, my standings are going to be affected, right? So I figured if you at least have an alt, then it doesn't really matter that you spend your whole career with that alt inside of a single faction. Unless the case is that
Yeah,
you're not trying to do that and you're trying to do what you're still doing, which is spread across each of them. That's also a great thing to have with one character alt as well.
yeah.
But I don't know. I'm
I spread it
not an
across
alt
because
person.
like sometimes it, uh, like just recently the Galante, was it Galante or was it, yeah, Galante Malaysia that captured one of the like one of the systems that I used to farm in, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I was part of Kaldari. So I just figured, yeah, just change to Amar or whatever, to go to a different place
And how are you
because the
liking it?
systems do change from time.
They do, yeah. How are you liking the Amar militia compared to maybe another militia
Yeah,
you
they're good.
recently did?
Like my favorite, honestly, was Galante Malaysia.
Palante, really? Why is that?
Huh?
Why? Why?
Like they usually had like in the Galante Malaysia Discord, they'd have like this like at the perfect time for me whenever they do the fleet for like complexing like large complexes and stuff.
Gotcha. Yeah, they seem to have
Because
right now is their prime time.
yeah, that's the thing. Like their prime time is exactly what I play, so it's really good for me.
That's awesome. Glad to hear that. Yeah, there's a lot of people I've noticed in my Kaldari faction warfare groups that
Warp
are
drive active.
not as I mean, they're active, but not like the more serious players and pilots that are more experienced, especially with FCs and stuff. I find that we're coming towards more of like a, how do you say here? My time is again, it's 11:31 a.m. So within Eastern time zone, I say about I don't know, 5 or 6 p.m.
Warp drive
Eastern time
active.
zone is when they're more
Yeah,
active. But we do have across the board even now like super active players, but they're just not as experienced. So it's like a lot of us are getting outnumbered by the Galante and blobbed out or upshipped a lot of
yeah, that
times. So
like the last time I was in a Galante like fleet,
Warp
right?
drive
We
active.
found this like just this solo guy going around in a praxis. Like, why would you go around in a praxis
yeah,
just by
what?
yourself?
That's weird.
Like we instantly fitted up for like 6 or 7 of us in destroyers. I was in a Corax and a few others, and we just completely annihilated the guy.
No doubt. Damn. Yeah, some people, like yesterday, I was watching Crash Nap's stream, and there was a firetail that, for some reason, decided to take on a guy in his Kestrel, and this guy is at a gate doing this, and he literally just took the gate guns and died practically because of it. I was just like, wait, what? Why would this guy even do that? Why would he waste his time?
Weird.
Like,
Warp drive
It
active.
just got weird.
yeah, some people just take fights for taking fights and they don't really care about what's gonna happen. It must have been drinking. That's what he said. He's like, he must be drinking, having a great time, not giving a shit and being a Chad, just taking on these these gate guns while trying to fight me at the same time. Like, I guess so. In fact, it was funny. Oh, Alana.
Yeah,
There you go.
the weird.
I'm actually in faction warfare space right now, but I'm not
Just
in faction warfare. And it's
fair
so
enough.
weird. I'm not finding any of these new sites in this space, so I'm kind of disappointed right now. Here I'm trying to focus on the new sites, not one of them have popped up on me. I think it's just because I'm in faction warfare space that it's not happening. Getting definitely a lot more rendezvous and a lot of these Garista. Out there, yeah, see another regional. Fuck.
Let's see.
So you said in the Kaldari space
What's the nearest empty system I can find?
you're having issues with the sites there. A lot of people cherry picking, not cherry pick, but like sigling into your sites.
Yeah, Kaltari space is really contested. Like, there's a whole bunch of people here.
Yeah, man, you need to go to Amar. Found tons of them in Null, but so shitty loot. Really shitty loot. That's so crazy. I've been getting, even in high sec and low sec, I've been getting. I'm talking to some guys, sorry, in the chat. I've been getting like a stupid amount
Yeah, that's fine.
of stuff. I made 300 million ISK yesterday, and within 2 hours of just going through a little bit of high sec and a little bit of low sec. So I'm really, really shocked to hear that null sec experience is shitty loot. And I mean, I don't know if it's because you have a different perspective on what loot is shitty and what's good, compared to myself being maybe somebody who gets excited about seeing like, a few mil in a can. Last three sites max 10 mil per site. Maybe they were. And wait, is this like from the actual sites that are within the event, or are you speaking more on like other sites in general with outside the event? Ooh, we actually just found one. Sweet.
Warp drive active.
We found the one we need too. By the way, which team did you join? Shok?
I joined the. I have no idea how to pronounce these guys'
The
names.
Crimsons or
The one
the
that starts. No. The
Tetramon?
other guys. Yeah.
Okay, so that's the Blood Raiders. That's like me. I also joined Blood Raiders, and not for any specific reason. I just, I was like, whatever, just join the Blood Raiders. Um, I think it's mainly because I read Amar on the other one, and I was like, meh, I don't want to help Amar, those slaves, those slave-driven guys. Uh, but no, it doesn't matter at the end of the day which side you choose, guys. It's, I think what it comes down to is just being
Yeah,
able to.
we were the same.
Yeah, they're all the same. You just got to find the sites really that correlate to your the one that you're doing. Oh wow, I actually did for a second think we were gonna get it there. It's probably gonna be right here. Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna be right here. Right. Oh wow, it was not right there. Well then, it's doing a lot of tricks. Oh, there he goes. It was in a weirder spot than I thought it would be. Alright, let's see what we got in this one. 3.2 mil. Yeah, the loot does not, like, especially if you're not getting, like, the bigger loot items, I've noticed for sure it's not, like, crazy. Even here, like, I'm in low sec, you just saw it was like a 3 point something mil can. But realistically, what you're looking for is those items that you could sell to the market eventually. Even the ones that are, like those accelerators, even if, like, for whatever reason you didn't want the accelerators because your skill points are so high already. That would be another, like, kind of good purpose of these sites, to grab the loot. Instead of, like, thinking, oh, the loot is shitty, which it could be, right? But again, those key items that you get are the ones that are really where the moneymaker comes in. So don't be discouraged by seeing, AK shitty amounts of loot, like under 10 mil like you got. There it is. That was a quicker one.
I just want the death
Here it
glow
is.
skins and like event bar completed. That's it.
Hell
That's all I
yeah.
care about.
So look, we got a potent one. This does 8. This was a bigger one than the last one I got. That's even crazier. So that's what I'm saying, dude. Look, see, we just got one first. We just got one of those really cool accelerators. These things are, you could sell it for good money on the market, and I would sell it quick and right now, because as we continue this event, these things are going to lose their price range. So if you could put yourself in there before the other person when it comes to the price to set it, that's where your money is, all right? Like, obviously, we could see in my loot pile, these are all from the sites, by the way. There may be, like, these chips, which are from a Garista, but, like, these things are really good, by the way. These War Clone blanks, if you get enough of them, like, look, I already have 9 of them, and they're worth 8.6. Like, I don't know about you. For me, that's pretty good, in regards to
Like
selling.
Warclone blank, you have to go to specific nullsec area to actually turn them in.
Yes, so the...
Warp
oh,
drive
wait, you're saying the
active.
War Clone blanks, you gotta go to Nullsec to return those?
Yep.
To get the
They don't have any
most?
stations anywhere else.
I was selling them at Jita.
Oh, you're saying to other people. No, I'm talking about like these are NPC you turn in loads. Like those abyssal red thingies.
Oh, yes, yeah.
These are the same kind of things, but these ones like these ones only have stations in nullsec.
Warp
Really
drive active.
Yep. It,
interesting.
it was either null or low. I'm not sure. I think it's null.
And this
-1.
is
Yeah, negative 0.1.
just for the boosters? Like, sorry, the boosters, but the
No, the
filaments?
worked on black.
Oh, really? Oh, for the war clone blanks.
No, no, the
Okay,
black.
gotcha.
Yeah,
I gotta look at that. Do you have
just the blanks.
potential like where I could sell kind of area or station?
Let me just find the station name. Just give me a second.
Because I've been selling them at Jita and getting a good price for them, but shit, if I can get more, I'll definitely take a good risk to go elsewhere to sell it. That'd be awesome. Oh, here we go, guys. We just got our rewards. Now we're at 130. So that's good. If you guys want to change the music, like I said, there's a channel point called Spotify Me, and you can right there.
You can sell them for 1 million each.
No, you can't. What? You're telling me oh my god, what? 1 million? Where is it?
Yeah.
Link it in my toilet
It's
paper.
in.
Oh my god.
I can.
1 million, dude.
Can you like what was your Felix?
The toilet
So,
paper.
let me find you.
Felix Lee Jones.
Toilet paper chat, right?
Yeah, the toilet paper. Collision sites, rendezvous. Quickly
Yeah,
check
there.
that one.
Warp drive active.
Oh shit! What? How does one even get here?
Yeah.
Oh my god! I'm gonna save this. I can't believe that. That is actually wicked. New note. Turn in war clone blanks.
Like that's one of the stations.
Perfect.
Luckily, I can go there easily, and I have like 180 of these.
No way. I hope it's somewhere where I'm not gonna get blapped through a gate.
The one I sent, you'll most likely get blapped because there's
This
bubbles there.
he's like the one I just sent you. You're most likely to get blapped. You sick puppy.
Because it's our corporation area.
Yeah.
That's how I know where I can turn in.
Got you. Okay, well, I'm gonna then do some more research on this and hopefully find something that's gonna be a little bit in a non-blappy area.
Less bubble area. Yeah.
That sounded so funny. Here, take this. By the way, you're most likely to get blapped here.
At least I told you beforehand.
Hey, exactly. I appreciate you for that. Shit. That is so funny. Imagine, though, you didn't say nothing to nobody. Yeah, go over here, bro. What do you mean? And you're waiting there to take his tags? That's like the biggest setup.
Like, I know there's at least 4 people capping gates there right now.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be one of those events where that's exactly what's gonna happen for most case scenarios. You're gonna find people.
I think they made around 400 million just lapping people who went there to try the bed.
Yep. Oh my god! Imagine you were stockpiling them. Ooh, that would be brutal.
That's what they've been doing, like stockpiling 300, 400, 800 of them.
God.
And it just gets blapped. Gone.
Well, guys, if you're not looking to get blapped and you want to take the easy route out, do what I did without realizing it anyways. Just go to Jita and sell it, but keep in mind you're going to be losing out on a good chunk of money.
A lot of money.
Yeah, so, but it is safer, and if you're not concerned about your money that much, and you just, in terms of safety, guys, then yeah, there's your other options. I personally think I will take the risk, just because, I mean, if I can pull it off, I'll pull it off. I might have to put an interdictor on just to get out of them bubbles, but...
Yeah.
I think that's the key, guys, interdictors, especially if you're somebody who is skilled. Sorry, what was that?
You're not gonna survive even in the interdictor. There's bombers.
Ugh. Well, then you've lost all hope on me. All the hope is gone now. I was hoping for hope, but that hope
Like
is gone.
the people, like our corporation knows they're gonna be interdictors to avoid the bubbles.
Yeah. Shit.
I think they've set up two bombers on the lane just so like you know how troll these people are. They set it up in the lane instead of just near the gate because they know like someone is gonna get out of the bubble and go straight for the station,
Yes, sir. You ain't kidding on that.
and they're gonna get blown up on the way.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's so funny
You
though.
know,
Warp drive active.
Gotta love it. These events are gonna be crazy. Got a whole mining crew over here. Holy. I'm in the most like craziest area right now to be doing this shit. But we're doing it because we're here for the Iskies, baby. This time we're not going to die by Concord, because that's pretty much the most times I've ever died in my Metamorphosis was during Concord. And that was because I was not paying attention to my surroundings, per se. So I just shot people thinking that I was in a wormhole or thought I was in low-sec areas, and... it was a bad idea.
I think need to get out of Kaldari space.
Oh yeah.
We need to contest. Yeah.
100%, dude. That's anytime I see an event like these ones, that's exactly like my thing. Is like get out of Kaldari space. Unless you can get like a few of them in there, sure. But 22 million in that can. Let's go.
There's way too many people in Kaldari space, to be honest.
It is, yeah. I've literally every event for hacking, I've been now in Amar space. I don't know what it is. Amar space seems to just be that much more quieter for even in general hacking, like just not like non-event wise as well. Always good. I don't know. It's just a quiet place. I think the only time it's not quiet per se is like for faction warfare. Maybe I'm wrong on that sense too. I don't know. What do you think? Is it pretty busy in faction warfare space up in the Mar area? You see a lot of targets flying around most times, Minotaurs and stuff.
In the frontline areas, yes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Otherwise, it's pretty empty.
Nice. Alright, the last can on this side. We're taking literally some straight low-sec stuff into these, into a Mar space from the faction warfare space. So we'll be in a Mar in a minute, and honestly guys, I'll show you firsthand a Mar life for this event. But don't copy me, don't even come to a Mar. I'm the only one there, right? You guys not allowed. Not bad, not bad, we'll take that. Okay, time to skedaddle out of here. We've done all the sites here. Too bad only was one site in this low sec area. Man, all my people here. Man, I was doing some hauling yesterday in Devon, and well, throughout across this area. Now that I'm not in my faction warfare, I was able to officially do some more hauling, and turned out that I ended up getting trapped in Devon, and I was just like, damn it, I just want to get my goodies and get out of here. And it was so late at night. I'm thinking I'm gonna for sure have no issues. Nope. A whole crew. And the funny part is these guys were actually in my Kaldari militia, but they don't realize that who I am, because these are kind of guys that have been more focused on different systems that I just particularly don't really go to as often. So I was just like in the local chat real quick, like, yo, for the state, bro. And they didn't respond for a lengthy amount of time, so I just said, screw it, I'm just gonna call it tonight, go back to my training clone in Jita, and just do it another day. So right now I have a hauler in there just hanging out with all this loot. Because it's stockpiling, right? Like, all this shit was stockpiling. I couldn't even get access to it due to the Galante, who have taken most of our systems there for us not to be able to dock into anymore. So I actually managed to get my Condor out of there, my Slasher, my Heron. I also have some really big ships in Haydai right now that I still have to transfer. So there's just so much going on. And I thought that would have been a perfect opportunity to do it, especially as late as it was. I was super shocked, but I'm going to have to communicate with my militia and let them know that, especially if it's the same guys in that system. Hey guys, let me in, let me out. I almost got away too. I was literally aligning to the gate, and because the gate was in the opposite side of where I wanted to be when I undocked, the align was just so terribly slow. So he locked me, and he had his little scrammer on me. But because I was right at the dock, I managed to actually escape it without any issues, which was good. Um, yeah, fun times. I'm gonna see if I might switch up the music right now. So what do I got? What do I got? No, that one's not the one I want. Tonight is Friday Night SmackDown. Screw it. Let's play some Lofi while we do this. Well, there's a data site right here. Let's see what that one is real quick. What do we got? Sister Core is out. That's me. Wolf, Vigil, Tristan. So yeah, these are all faction warfare ships. You have any plans for your weekend?
Me?
Yep.
Uh, Not sure to be honest.
Yeah, me too. I'm just chilling like a villain. Although I do have wrestling Fastlane pay-per-view happening on Saturday. Tonight is Friday Night SmackDown. So I'm mostly just going to be chilling indoors, watching my wrestling. Maybe
Mm.
go for a bike ride during the days if it is going to be nice tomorrow. Still looking for a job. It's been quite crazy out here. I swear they're scamming me, man. There's so many job postings for my area, but then actually applying to them, like, I'm not getting any calls back, and and I don't think it's because of my experience, because I think if anything, I'm way overqualified for the position, which is forklifting. I have 8 years of forklifting experience, and most of these applications want a year or two, so I already have all that, which is great, and then some. But for whatever reason, yeah, they're just not calling. And the odd part is some of them are connected with work agencies that contract you with that company. So you're not directly hired by companies, but instead with the agency. And so because the agency is posting these, again, you think, okay, there's definitely going to be something available, but no, they actually somehow say to you, "Oh no, this was, it's already gone, the job," or something, and it's just like, wait, what? So it's like almost them just wanting you to sign up for just to sign up, and then at the end they don't even help you. And I have over 5 agencies that I'm currently assigned with via contract for work, and it's silly, dude. It's fucking silly. The struggles of Canada right now. Don't ever move to Canada, guys, right now. It's one of the worst places to live. I feel like we're a third world country at the rate that we're going. Like, housing is ridiculously high. Nobody can realistically have even their career jobs and do like, oh, okay, I want to have a family and have a home. Nope. Groceries are too high. Housing's too high. It's just overall things that are not very possible. They raise the minimum wage to $16 an hour and 50 something cents. That is still not enough to get ourselves into a proper situation. So the struggle has just been real. Apparently, I have to move by the end of this month, if not by December, but there's a very likely chance more so the end of this month, which is not good because I have $0 and I'm just in a really fucked up spot.
Honestly, I feel you.
They didn't say hi in the local too. Let's go here.
Luckily, I'm from Asia, so we tend to live in bigger families, and it just cuts down on the cost and everything.
Exactly, man. That's the smartest way of being able to survive in today. Like even in my area where I'm at, like that's the way you need to do it now. You need to be with family, friends, anything that you can get more people involved that are gonna not obviously screw you over, and keep yourselves together because you live by yourself or with even one person could still be really hard to do. Um, Especially again here in Canada, and I'm sure even where you are would be just as even worse. Being, you said it was a third world country, right? So
Actually, the price, like compared to like if you convert it over, right? That's when the issue starts happening. But otherwise, the prices by the like, for example, I did some shopping today, right?
yeah,
Like, how much would a dozen eggs cost over there?
how much does food cost over here? You asked.
A dozen eggs?
Oh, it's cost maybe, I think $6, $8, something like that.
American or Canadian?
I don't know how to make conversions, but yeah, it went up significantly high than what it was. So before it used to be like $3.99, $4.99 or something. Now it's like $6 to $8. Hey, what's up, Babs? How are you,
It's
dude?
eight. I bought a dozen eggs for like if you convert it over, uh, $1.40
That's
American.
wow. That is a cheap. See, that's crazy cheap. Holy. I'm doing good,
Yeah,
dude. We're just
and
talking to a guy out here in my comms, and we're just talking about economy and stuff.
like, and these are not even like refrigerated or anything like that. They're just farm fresh eggs.
Oh, wow.
Straight. Right. So yeah, that's the difference between the like the living costs. Right.
That's wild.
Yeah, but we also have to deal with a lot of noise pollution, a lot of dust and debris, and
Yep.
basically horrendous traffic.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh,
Right. But the living cost itself is way lower. Like the food costs, the rent, everything else.
jeez. I wish,
Like
man. Wish.
we live in our own place, like we own it, so we don't have to worry about rents and stuff. It's only the electricity and water bill.
Yeah, you're right.
Right.
I was
But
on incremental. Have you tried it out? I tried it like yesterday that I was telling you guys, but I didn't get to experience all of it. I got lagged out, I guess, or kicked out of the server midway into my adventure over in the Northwest Airfield. We were literally there when we got raided and everything, and then all of a sudden my stream had to go down, man, because of this stupid the servers. They just were not happening. And I tried for so long to get into the server originally, and when I did, I managed to get in, but then, like I said, unfortunately, it kicked me right back out. And I was just like, well, can't get. And I didn't even bother doing it yesterday after that. That's when I met up with you guys a little bit later, I should say, anyways, when I streamed that. And you know, I said, yeah, we'll just wait another like 2-3 days and we'll jump back onto experimental because it's a joke right now trying to get in there when it's super bugged out, right? But yeah, it's a pain. Everyone's been struck. Yeah, so see what I mean? That's what I'm like. Yeah, screw that. I'll just wait a few more days and go from there. Yeah. But yeah, sorry. Go ahead. You were saying, choke. My bad. Just talking, buddy.
no, it's fine. As I was saying, like we just have our own place, and it's not having our own place. We just bought the land and then made like 4-story building, like
Okay.
my parents' floor. and myself and my two brothers get the other three floors, and yeah, we can just have our own family when we do get married and stuff like that, and it's basically a guaranteed place to stay.
Hmm.
You don't
Hell
have to
yeah.
worry about anything else like that. Like we do tend to like stick together, like that, so the living costs become a lot lower
Hell yeah.
that way.
I'm surprised,
Right.
man. My family, they were here in this place, but the thing is, they jumped the gun early this past year where um, so they wanted to sell this particular house to go into a bigger house, right? And the thing is, if they sold this house before the market here in Canada became like really bad, um, they ended up we're gonna sell it for about a mil and some change, like 1.2, 1.5 even. So then when they have the new house, they could easily convert that over to the new house and practically not have any worries about being able to live into it. But because of the way the housing market is out here, it became a big issue to the point where they couldn't even afford the tax for the like property taxes in our current house that we're in now. Um, it was becoming like way overpriced than they wanted, and they already went with what's called a variable rate for mortgage, which is pretty much you try to get one of the lowest prices, and then sometimes you can lock yourself into like a 5-year deal with that one price, um, and just coast off like that with a very cheap mortgage rate. But because of the housing market being as crazy as it is, it ended up spiking like the mortgage payments way higher than any of these guys can kind of afford realistically. Even though they're working and everything, it's just not enough. So we have to sell this home, hence where I have to move out by the end of the month, if not by December, depending if this house even sells by the end of this month. Um, and even then, if this house sells, we still got to sell the other house. So it's just a bad like overall problem. And we were living with I have here is my mother, her husband, my aunt, her husband, which her husband doesn't really live here. He lives like 5 minutes away, but he does come here often. My cousin, his family, like his wife and two daughters. And then myself. So we have everybody in this house that you kind of would be like, okay, we can manage, but no, no, because my mother, unfortunately, she's disabled, so she gets a disability check, which is only like about $1,000 a month. And then, what's it called? My, I guess my stepfather there, he's been working nonstop, and he's getting as much as he can get. And then just recently, my aunt got married to this gentleman, and he's been slowly helping. My cousin recently this year officially got his job from the 2 years that he wasn't working, so he was still able to provide rent on his end of things, but it was not with the property the price going up. It just became unmanageable. Um, so then there was just like so much with the money, and nobody could afford it. So now we have to sell this house, sell the other house, and everybody's got to separate, which I personally think is a horrible idea to separate, because like you said, and it works, right? Is like you got to have more people to kind of come together
Yeah.
and make it work.
Like from what I know, like houses in Canada are usually just big land and one-story house or two-story houses, right? Like those suburban houses.
Yes, yeah,
You don't really go for buildings, right? Like personal
exactly.
buildings.
That's right, exactly. We do have a lot of
Like we
condos and stuff, but
Yeah, but not personal buildings. That's the thing. Like
yeah,
we
exactly.
just built up a four-story building ourselves, right? On a small piece of land. Like we just went up instead of getting a bigger piece of land.
It's
That
crazy.
way, like more people can stay in the smaller space. So we didn't have to worry, and we built the like the building ourselves, so we didn't have to worry about all that other
Hell
stuff. We
yeah.
just got a contractor, we bought the stuff, and we just built it. Easy enough, right?
Exactly. Wow. Ugh.
That lowers the cost a whole lot,
I wish,
right?
man.
And I know, like, I do have family in Canada, by the way. Like, I
Oh,
have
nice.
two cousins who stay there and an uncle,
Yeah.
right? And they did the same thing. Like, they basically bought the land instead of buying a house, right? Small piece of land, and they just went and built a four-story house,
Oh my lord,
and
that's
all
beautiful.
stay there. Yeah, and all three of the family stay there.
See? That's it, man. I feel like a lot of Canadians are not educated enough to figure out how to like go past certain loopholes, I guess, to be a better situation than what we are. And that's a shame,
Plus,
man.
their salaries are also, like even with all the taxes and everything, their salaries, because one guy is a computer engineer,
Yeah.
the other is a doctor,
Oh
so
wow.
they can do really well. Like, and they do have a whole bunch of savings.
That's perfect, dude. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
another thing. You've got
because
to have a good career almost to just kind of put yourself really planted in the ground.
so yeah, they've been living really well over there,
Happy to hear that, dude.
even with accounts.
Yeah, if you're not established here in Canada already with like a career and stuff, definitely I could see it being a little bit more of a struggle for people like myself and like some of my family that are not in like a big career. My cousin's probably the only one, and my stepfather are the only ones that are really in their, I guess, careers. But my aunt and myself, like I'm not really in a career per se. I've been just doing forklift because it makes a lot of money, and that's one reason why I did forklifting. It was the most money I've
Yeah,
ever made compared to, my standard jobs that I would go to.
yeah, forklifting. Like if you got the license, it makes a lot of money. I've heard.
Oh yeah, man, it's
Like
really good. Like I had
Warp
what
drive
two,
active.
3 times the amount of wage than an average minimum wage person that was making at the time, like $15 or $12 when it was. I was making 18 at the time when it was at like $15, and when it was at 12, I was making the 15, $16 an hour. So yeah, forklifting is a very good position to get into, especially if you're going into more of um, you know, the bigger machines, yeah.
like the uncle I mentioned, right?
Mhm.
When he went to Canada, he didn't actually have his computer engineering degree. He just used to attend to a shop, like those clerks in like 7-Elevens, those
Yes,
kind of
sir.
stuff.
Yeah.
Right. He did that during the day, and at night he'd go to those night classes and get his degree that way.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah,
And once he got his engineering degree, he just went straight from like being at the like a middle management to straight to like a high paying job.
hell yeah, dude.
Like, his entire family there, and they're just living there now.
Man, God bless them. That's the way you gotta do it. Do that. Work hard, and you get yourself into that situation. Like your what did you say, uncle was it, brother?
Yeah,
Yeah,
uncle.
uncle. Yeah, man, that's wicked. That's kind of what my cousin was doing because he was trying to get into IT admin, and
Yeah.
that's why he wasn't really working. He was in school for that whole time. While my stepfather was able to help and provide with his family here, like his daughters and that. So he was lucky enough to do that. I was in the route of doing that when I was living on my own and I was making like really good money. Um, I was getting myself involved into these private colleges to do something called electrosonography. But literally, as I was, again, I don't know what it is. Every single time I try to do something that I want to like advance myself, there is another situation that arises. And in this situation, I had to move from my place because my landlord's kids were getting older and they needed more space for their children to study in and things like that. And so they said, yeah, well, this is unfortunately like the last few months for you here, and hopefully you can find a place, blah blah blah. And COVID was happening, which was even worse timing. So I had lost my job due to COVID and got laid off. Um, so I'm literally
Yeah, a lot of
surviving. It's just like, oh, so brutal.
whole bunch of jobs were hit.
Yeah, man, it's fucking nuts. Very, very unfortunate life a lot of us people have been driven into. Yo, Chad, what's up, playa? How are you? Welcome on in.
Yeah, hopefully either heading back to where I was in Singapore in December, or I'm going off to someplace else. Not sure yet.
Yeah, I feel you,
Uh,
man. I almost feel like I need to the same. Just kind of like move out of the country of Canada for a little bit and go into a whole new country or something. Because this is just getting cray cray. Anybody here know what the decayed Garista quarry is for a relic? Is there NPCs in this thing?
The Decayed one?
Active.
Yeah, but in low-sec, Decayed Garista Query. I've never really got into that. Where's the officer jam on your fit? Officer jam? What do you mean by a jam? Do you mean like a scrambler?
Real site in low sec should be just a regular low sec, nothing else. Like a regular site.
Oh, okay.
Like I think in it's crumbling in high sec, decayed in low sec, and ruined in null sec. Like
Ah, okay.
those are like the faction name is just the normal relic sites.
Ah, good. Good to know then. Perfect, yes. I was confused by that. There's one called the Decayed Garista Mining relic site. That's no NPC either, right?
Yeah, if it's decayed plus faction and then whatever site, right? Then that's a regular site.
Gotcha. An officer jam? ECM? I don't see the ECM jam in here. Where is it? A dead Garista rocket launchers, True Sanchez small capacitors, the Gistum A, Shao Serpent assault damage, Tucker micro. Man, this guy's got blinged out ship for days. What is this ship? Is this the Wolf? I don't even know what that is. A Jiri? A Jiri. Never heard of a Jiri. That's a new one for me. This looks like the Wolf though, or the Rifter. It's really nice looking. I love Rifter. I'm in a Metamorphosis, so I'm not sure if you saw that, Mr. Chad. By the way, I was watching you, you guys were on the tier list talking with Crashdown. I watched that whole segment. Really cool, really cool. Awesome little show there yesterday. Oh, Chad's in the comms too.
Why not?
There you go, brother. No, exactly. I'm not finding
Now that,
anything in Faction Warfare do when it comes to these sites. It's ridiculous.
That's because you're looking in sites. The fights are out and about nowadays.
No, not a fight, not a fight. Sites. I'm looking for the
Oh.
new event sites here in unfortunately, I went to low-sec, but Faction Warfare sites, and it is not happening. Like, very rare I'm finding one of them. So that's why I was
Lower
just
the
going somewhere else. Sorry, what was it?
Nah,
I
man.
think the low rate. I've not been finding any sites either.
I almost think
Like,
it's because
yesterday
I'm in
was
higher
like-
Faction Warfare space only. I think that's why, but who knows?
Faction warfare, like the system should have more of them because no one does them there.
Well, that's what I thought, and I literally went through now.
You'd be
6
really
systems.
shocked. You'd be really shocked. A lot of people I know that, because I live in Fact Workspace, everyone I know is going hard on the event. Hard on the event or hunting people who are running it. So
That's right.
Yeah, one of my corp members lost the Proteus because of the suicide ganking. God, it was hard. Like
Wow.
5 characters just jumped in on him on the side and just blapped his Proteus.
On the oh, you killed him. Very cool. What? So wait, what were you flying? I gotta relook at that kill mail again. So you were in a Stratios, and I do see that
I wasn't in
ECM
any-
jam.
I wasn't in any.
Oh no, you were.
If I got on that kill, dude, I'd be bragging about it in your Discord for like a week and a half.
Yeah, that is such a crazy. Yo, 121 billion worth of this.
Dude,
shit.
it's an AT ship. That's why.
That's why. I was like, bro, I've never heard of this
Oh.
ship.
So no, the dude who got on the kill, his name is Frederick von Hole. To give you a little story behind him,
Mm-hmm.
he is the most notorious AT ship hunter in EVE Online.
Oh, that's cool.
And anyone who's actually rich, it doesn't matter how famous you are, it doesn't matter how good of a pilot you are. If you hear his name, you kind of cringe a little bit.
Interesting.
So, like, people I know who literally make content in AT ships, like, they're willing to go make content in them and put it on YouTube, will literally hide their fits with a picture of that dude's face over their fitting. So that way he doesn't see the fitting, so he can't hunt them properly. Dude charges 6 billion isk a month to not actively hunt your ship.
What?
One ship, 6 billion is per ship per month to not hunt you.
Jeez, that's next level, dude.
So that dude ended up getting a Stratios to bait this guy to engage with that Gary. uncloaked, and officer jammed the dude until he could light his cyno and get other shit on grid to finish the kill.
No, that's crazy.
So that's why I'm like, do you got an officer jam on that thing?
Yeah. That is wicked. I do see the jam there.
Like, dude put an officer jam on the ship you're running and was multi-boxing it and just like, I'll just throw a jam on this guy and hope I kill him quick enough.
Yeah,
Like,
what? This man is insane. I gotta look at his...
No, I ended up selling one of my AT ships because I'm actually afraid he's hunting me currently.
Yeah, you do have quite a few little collection there, don't you?
I sold the one that is the easiest for him to hunt, and I just bought a new one.
Oh, what? You can buy them? I didn't even know you can buy them. That's actually...
I buy. Yeah, you have to know people. You have to know.
That
people.
makes sense. Yep.
I don't know if you've ever heard of Ryload from ZKillGad videos or.
No.
He's not famous. He used to be Eve partner on Twitch-YouTube, and he'd make YouTube videos about how to fit ships and stuff.
Yeah.
I just bought one from him.
Oh, wicked.
Like you have to be some. I just spent 170 billion ESK on the ship I bought.
Woo.
So, and then I just spent 15 billion for 3 modules for it.
Okay, watch out. This man's spending the money.
Drive active.
Oh, no, I'm still in the positive for my sell.
Oh, there you go. That's good.
I'm still positive net 40 bill so far.
Shit.
So.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
I'm like, I need Von Hole to like not shoot me. I don't want to be a meme. It's a meme. That ship I linked you is the #1 death on Zkill for the week, and I'm sure it's on Reddit at least 10 times.
Oh shit, you guys are hard with Reddit. I don't even fuck with that much.
I don't
Reddit.
do Reddit very much.
Yeah.
I don't, but I know that like it ends up there guaranteed. Like you're memed forever.
That's so funny. I wouldn't even know about it. I'd just be like, meh. Somebody just making jokes randomly. I was like, I don't understand, but meh.
Like now I'm cool, dude. You spent like that dude cheap. You said it was expensive. That's the cheapest one I've ever seen.
No.
Ever.
That's wild.
Yeah. Like, dude didn't spend any money making the modules, like, Max Abyssal rolled, or he didn't use any officer,
My
anything.
Lord.
Oh, yeah. Like,
hey, if you can do it, you can do
one,
it.
the frigate that one of the frigates that I owned, I owned a Cadiz. The fitting itself costs 10 to 12 billion-esque.
Whoa.
Just a fitting. It's a frigate.
No way.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
So I still have the fitting, and I have people willing to buy it for 10 billion. I spent probably 15 making it, and I'm like, I'm holding on to it if I ever buy something again. But
yeah, exactly.
Hey, you know what? I just got to go run it, and if I die, my loot drops at least.
Hey, yo, that's facts. Like now, at least you can probably salvage a good chunk of it.
Just win the grid.
Yeah, that's right.
I had to put a post out in Corp like, listen, I'm all about giving good fights and fair 1v1s. But win the grid so you get your loot.
Fact.
You know, if you're taking a 1v1, have your buddy outside ready to come in and scare the guy off so you can get the loot.
I think that's
but
a
like,
smart plan.
Don't be a bad person. Like I'm very fond of our alliance having a reputation for willing to accept a 1v1 and fight with honor if we get asked to, or if it's planned to be that way.
Gotcha.
So, how's your week been? I haven't seen you in about a week.
It's been alright-ish. I'm still looking for work, still looking for a place to live, and been streaming here and there some content. I even have some videos I did just recorded, didn't really stream it because it was like a fleet and stuff, so did a few of those.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it's been pretty
I've seen you around. I've been seeing you around a lot more in the Warzone.
You have or have not? Sorry.
I have been
Okay.
seeing you around a lot more in the Warzone.
Yeah, I usually try to
Over
get
in,
in there.
Nanamelia, over in Nanamelia a lot.
Yeah. Right now I'm trying to. I mean, it's funny. I had this conversation the other day with Issaka. Not sure if you know the gentleman. But you know, people that play faction warfare, I feel there is two types of people. And one of those people are there to just PvP and not really like bother with like, you know, any other internal type stuff within faction warfare. Just, hey, I'm going there, I'm gonna get PvP or I'm gonna get LP, you know, one of these things, right? And then the other guy is like me, which I don't need to be this guy, but I understand the position of those that are in faction warfare and when it comes to like home system staging, things like that. So I deplex a lot, and that's what I've been doing for the past week is just deplexing, and you know the odd ones here and there. I'm actually also doing you know some offensive roams and that. But yeah, I think it's important to keep in mind for those that are for the long term of a faction warfare to protect your homes, protect your neighboring systems. Because look at Emma Murray, right? Emma Murray ended up going. It ended up going all the way to 66, and that was only in a span of like, you know, a week. Give it that. So I don't know if it's like the bot accounts that are just constantly spamming it and nobody is like really caring, but the fact that that shit is up as high as it is like just whoa to me.
I will tell you this: it's not bot accounts.
Warp drive
It's
active.
wild, dude.
It's. I will spoil slightly. It's planned. This has been planned for a few weeks.
No doubt. It looks like there's definitely good planning going on the Galante side with a lot of the stuff you guys have been covering throughout these.
Pine of Costo, we were asked to take Pine.
Oh God. Fucking
like we were literally like a few high-end Galante people were in contact with each other about a plan, and the base of the plan that you've seen already was, hey, can you guys push Pine and shift your focus from what you want to do to help us achieve this goal? And I'm like, I didn't even get involved in it, but like the guy I work with was like, yeah, no, we can try that. And then we just went over there and it was great content. Great content.
That's good.
And yeah, so like there's definitely plan. I'm more in the hype for the factional warfare brawl.
Yeah, for sure.
The planning of that was definitely fun to talk about with all factional warfare leadership.
Yeah, I was just reading over some of my stuff here recently, and yeah, man, there's some conversations, some interesting conversations as well on the Caldari side, and I think this has been one of my most almost excited kind of faction warfare opportunities now that we're in such what feels like a tight circle of the Galante surrounding us and some of our home.
We're going to get content versus, you know,
yes,
and like you said, it's important to defend your systems. But I will say that from how long I've played in Fac War, it is a lot different nowadays, yes. But how many times I've seen the Warzone flip back and forth, who owns what? I've seen people own the entire Warzone before.
Yes, I've
multiple times. Caldari's owned the whole Warzone, I think, 4 times, and Galante 2 times officially now. Like, I've seen those flips so much. So systems don't mean as much to me as some people.
Yeah.
But I do think, like, if you're living out of somewhere and you're going to lose docking access, you should go and deplex your systems.
100%.
If you're worried about losing systems, you should deplex your systems. I have people who ask me to come deplex systems for them across the Warzone because they refuse to deplex.
It's so lame.
I'm like, dude, I'm no. You listen, you want to hold systems, you have to deplex your own systems.
Yeah, facts.
But I mean, I don't really deplex that much. I tend to let, like, I have courtmates that do deplexing, and what I'll do is just roam around all of the systems and shoot O-plexers, so they can just freely deplex systems and not have to worry about, oh, they're running this, and I'm running this, and it just cancels each other out. It's like, no, you can run that, and I'll just roam around like 10 systems, like looking to shoot something, and disrupt every Calmil person. Well, the Calmil guys just don't get disrupted because I'm around as well if they need help. So, like, that's my role. I don't do as much deplexing, but
yeah, I think that's important too. Having somebody pushing people out of plexes for the
to
sake
make the deplexing actually matter more.
That's right, because like I feel you on that, man. There's been opportunities where I'm like, okay, I'm deplexing, and then you got this guy who's got the bigger ship than me, and he just pushes me right out, and then even from that matter, might even stay in there and take it. And it's like, well, I have no one to help me defend this or push them out, so, well, I lost that one. So
here's a funny one. Not my courtmate. Dude's on my AT team. but he basically is like a court mate to me. Turned around the other day and was in Oinasaken. Calmill had 5 dudes sitting in a like medium advanced 5 running it.
Yeah.
He was sitting in the medium Navy 1 running it. Well, you know, medium Navy 5 gives more points than the Navy 1 does. But the thing was, we had an 80% advantage in system.
Oh wow.
So we actually they finished at the same time, like within like a minute.
Yeah.
They ended up making it 0.3 advantage, like 0.3 capture points for them, percent wise, and then his was 0.4.
Oh my god.
Deplexing it, yeah. So like, if 4 of them just went to go shoot him, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And disrupt him doing that, then. But it's once again like farming. Farming offensive systems is a problem, I feel like, in this game. Oh, I could just go make LP on 5 accounts. Ooh.
Oh, no, don't. That's the worst when you got that guy multi-boxing all of the plexes like that. Oh.
It's worse in Galmel than it is in Galmel. Because I only know
so.
A few people who actually really do it in Galmel that run the 5 accounts offensively hitting, you know, the Navy or 5s or advanced 5s. Dude, Camel's got like 20 freaking.
I'm gonna put in there for now. So see you guys later.
Take care, dude. Thanks for the tricks and tips. Enjoy your day. Yeah, I feel you on that.
But that's my worry is it's like, and it sucks for you guys because it's like you guys want to do something and it's like I can't tell these basically bots who are just here to make money and do nothing else because they're bots, basically. What like help doing or whatnot.
Yesterday was insane. I was in Devon doing some hauling, and I personally, for the first couple of days here, I'm going to be out of Faction Warfare because doing these sites while being in Faction Warfare is like, it's not easy. I figured, especially if I'm going to go towards the Amar space or kind of go into the Galante space, I need to be out of the militia. So I went to Devon to pick up a lot of my loot that I couldn't grab otherwise if I was in the militia, being obviously controlled by the Galante. So I ended up doing that, and literally at the last stop that I had, I ended up getting, and it was funny because it was my own militia members that were like in, I don't know how many alt accounts this guy has, but he has a stupid amount of alts. And he was literally docked in the station there at Devon, not docked, but outside, sorry, with like all his alts in big ships, like battleships or I don't know, like the big ones, like the big triangle one is crazy. And I'm there, my hauler, I'm just like, fuck, they don't realize I'm in their militia, but like, I'm not in their militia right now. So they try to lock me and everything, and thank God I got myself into the dock because I had so much loot. So yeah, that's the only thing I hate about the alts as well, is just the fact that you got people like blocking a station. I fucking hate station games in Faction Warfare, specifically the ones that only have one station in it, like Nen and Ald. So like, oh, those are the worst. But yeah, man, hopefully another day I'll be able to get some stuff out of Devon again.
Hi there.
Oh, hello, how are you?
Hi, Felix.
Good day. How goes it?
On your way with the enemy of the state.
Hey, say that one more time.
You're on comms with an enemy of the state.
Yes, I am.
Hi, Chad.
Yeah, good old
So
Chad.
scary, so scary.
Well,
I'm buying more golem.
Wow.
I think that's actually the first time we are on comms together.
Chad and
It's not
yourself?
the first.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Really?
No, I'm on comms more with a lot of the other combo guys like 3 Brand, Tricks, some of those guys. They're all huge.
Well, I'm officially not in the militia today, and for the next few days, I have some of this event to do and cover. So I couldn't be bothered to sit in the militia while trying to do the event and get Galante to shoot me. So I decided I was gonna take a quick break to do these event sites, which are super lucrative.
They are.
Especially if you know what you're looking at. I found out today, actually, from Shoki here, I'm streaming right now, he's in my chat, that apparently these things called war clone blanks could be sold for literally 1 million apiece at specific stations, in mostly nullsec from my understanding. So I'm gonna try to take a
I
risk.
think there are some stations closer.
Oh really?
You can also wait for the event to end.
No, you could do that
Because
too?
they will still be taken.
Ooh, for the same amount?
As far as I know, yes.
Wow, how did you get that information?
Well, it's the third year I've
Oh.
played during the event.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Is these war clone blanks also a was a part of the event last time?
Every year.
Oh, well, that's even better to hear then. Very cool. Do you know that apparently, if for those that are into exploration and you see this, you know, the dotted circle that's bigger and surrounds the smaller circle in the center?
Yep.
So this specific signature, I was told by a guy who does exploration for years that what you want to do is scan at 8 AU in the center of that circle that surrounds the bigger dotted circle. But then I find out today from somebody who's an Elfin account, and I don't know how long our friend Shoki's been playing, but he literally taught me today that you actually don't need to do that. You could just go down the 1 AU from what you originally scanned and that showed up from. So you go down 1 AU from that, and then scan a little bit to, I guess depending on the direction. But yeah, you scan it a little bit on one side than the other, and you get it to do what you want it to do, which is, you know, identify that signature a little bit more so than what it was in that bigger circle. And here I am for over months doing it the opposite and doing it the long way. And today this guy shows me this, and I'm just like, gosh dang, man, that just changes everything. So bless your soul.
Basically means that
Warp drive active.
few of your probes have found the signature, but it is on the circle. So yeah. You either have to scan something with the entire circle inside, or you have to go around the circle and finally find it on one of the dotted line.
That's cray.
That's kind of crazy. I hear myself in your stream now. I think I have to leave.
You can just mute your what do you call my stream itself if you really want to, just so you don't hear yourself at all. But yeah, that's crazy, man. And I've wasted. I don't understand. The part I didn't understand that kind of got me was that this guy who taught me this was, like I said, years within experience of doing this kind of stuff, and he didn't even know about that. So what? Unless he was just screwing with me to be like I'm ahead of him, and I'll never let him know the secret. But yeah, really funny. I should still be able to join, like, my idea is I will, because you said Friday you guys are going to do something, so, I think I'm still going to definitely,
Yeah, that's 30 minutes.
Wait, oh shit, today's Friday. Well, I thought today was Thursday. Oh my god, my brain is in different places than what it should be. Okay, 30 minutes, wow. That was not what I was thinking for some reason. So, oh, we got a new item, a men's form Blood Raider shirt.
You either have to run.
Yeah, right.
You either have to run, or you have to join late, or you have to skip this one.
And we're doing the frigates again. I think I saw what you were saying to me. I won't say it aloud in case you don't want anybody to know.
Oh, no problem.
Let's
oh,
see.
maybe yes. Okay, yes, maybe.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I won't mention it.
It's in the chat might be somewhere here.
Yeah, I see what we're going to be flying. Okay, guys, so I honestly want to fly that and do that. Hey, we got some new shoes, too. We got the Sanguine Harvest shoes. I've never seen that before. I really want to join this fleet, actually, because of what we're doing. I make it sound crazy, but guys, it's not crazy like that. I'm just hyping it up.
It's not that.
Yeah, it's not that wild. I just personally think for myself it's really fun because I've never done it, and that's something I would love to see be done. So I think I will do it, but I won't stream it. So what I'll do instead for you guys, if you do kind of want to get a gist of what's happening later, is I will pre-record and probably do it something like that, so that way we could kind of enjoy it later for those that are unfortunately not able to enjoy it during like a live stream scenario. Because unfortunately, guys, my live streams.
To your streamer, guys.
Sorry, what was that?
If you like, you can just. I'm not sure if you're talking to me or to the live stream, guys.
Live stream,
but
yeah.
you can just put in a 10 minutes delay and then stream it.
Yeah, I mean, and that's another thing, actually. I could probably still be able to stream it just like you said, with a delay. If that might be, I think, a little bit more enjoyable, hopefully, if you guys would rather see it that way.
Just 5-10 minutes so the fleet is gone.
Yeah.
They come.
Yeah, because honestly, like I was going to say, is that, you know, we've unfortunately had a scenario where, you know, people were doing what we didn't want them to do, which was kind of counter the fleet and show up with the counter. It just, yeah, it wasn't fun. So this is why, guys, I don't stream anymore live streaming fleets, fortunately. Or else I would be doing it, because I really love EVE, and I love to show that experience of being in a fleet and kind of seeing a little bit of the in-betweens of everything that goes on with fleets. But, like I said, it's just one of those scenarios where probably won't be going down that way due to stream sniping. Okay, we're gonna align ourselves here. We're gonna drop those Jabba's in system.
Warp drive active.
Gonna scan this. So we've already found a lot of really cool loot, including.
Yeah, later.
Take care. Agency overclockers. We found these war clone things. We got 15. Apparently, they're worth 1 million apiece if you go to the specific Blood Raider or other place locations. You got a potent Radiance, which, if you look at it, this is one of the highest ones I've seen so far in a drop. It gives you 8 points of modification through all across the board of your cerebral thingamabobbers, you know, your skill points, if you will. Right now I'm running a 4, I believe, currently, that I found on my first visit. Today I found some clothing items, which I've personally have never found one until today. We've been getting the same, like, you know, skill books, which I almost say just don't even bother picking them up, but I do just for the sake of it. But what other cool items we've been getting in here is, unfortunately, we don't have any here because we haven't done too many of the sites, unfortunately, which I was really banking that we would have seen more of them in low sec, but it seems that they're not as prevalent because like we were just talking earlier with Chaz, like a lot of people surprisingly are doing them, so hence why we're not seeing many around. I've only seen a few, but so far the key items to look at are these war clone blanks, as well as, where are they? Actually, again, I don't even have any. But there's some other items in there that you want to keep ahead of. One thing I don't understand, and I don't know, I think they're just to build the future ships that are coming. So I'll actually show it to you. It's called some kind of key, right? And if we go over to Jita, I'll give you what I'm talking about here. Okay, sorry, Jita 44. By the way, we've been getting a lot of glow skins, as well as some other cool skins within this event that are not the death glows. So highly recommend, again, doing these sites, going into it and looking some of them, because there is some juicy stuff to be had. Let's go look at the items I'm talking about, though. So Crimson Gauntlet Shortcut Key Pass. No idea what that is. You cannot sell it in Jita Market. I've got a few of them, plus these other ones, which there's 4, and I just don't have them stacked. But they're called these Tenturmon base shortcut key passes. Again, no idea what that's about. I didn't even sell these. I thought I sold them. Apparently I have a few of them here sitting. I would definitely hold on. They're 1 million a piece. And as Luca just finished saying, you could actually sell them out to these stations, and particularly one station is like a Blood Raider testing facilities, and there are a few others just like it, so keep your eye on those types of facilities. They seem to be selling those specific war clone blanks for 1 million a piece, and unless you're just not willing to go to nullsec or whatever, then stick towards selling it at G. I think you could sell at G. I'm pretty sure you can, but I held on to them because I remembered somebody telling me that these are probably going to be really good, which they are. But if anybody knows anything about these key passes within this, let me know. I have no idea what that's about, so I just know that they're there. But we are going to be doing a stream that, again, we're going to end up making it about 10 minutes delay on the stream when that happens in a few. And it's going to end up being a really fun roaming fleet with Black Phoenix Rising. If you guys don't know, Black Phoenix Rising is a faction warfare corp, primarily. They do and have been doing a little bit of null content, but their primary focus currently, though, is faction warfare. They've been in faction warfare for quite some years, I believe, and they have usually a really crazy success rate of blowing shit up, like killing Chad. Yeah, I have a video on my YouTube of Chad dying of his golem. Mind you, in that video, I think I recorded just the part where I was actually able to record it, but there is a VOD of it as well, I believe, that is of the whole thing that happened within that moment. As you just heard, that's Chad in my chat there, or in my voice chat. He's a Galante pilot, and he was nice enough that day to just, I mean, I don't know if you're bored or whatever, but he decided that he's going to bring the golem out, and we were in Condors, actually. We were in Condors flying that at the time. So we were, we were having a good time with that. And again, thanks to Chad for being a good sport about it as well, and we were able to kill the golem 2 times now. The second time was a little bit scummy.
Dude, I'm pretty salty. I'm pretty salty I didn't do a recording of my not getting a POV of my own golem.
Oh,
the first fight, dude.
Yeah,
that was YouTube worthy as crap from my perspective.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
You don't even know. Like, I want to start putting stuff on YouTube. I have a plan to put some really juicy things on YouTube in the future.
You definitely should.
Dude, that would have been a really nice video to put on YouTube, because that was... The start was a little scuffed, but after that it was, like, great. I literally ran out of ammo and cap boosters, and, like, I wasn't shooting the whole last minute of me being alive. I had no ammo to shoot.
Yeah,
I emptied myself.
That was a wild fight. There were Vedmax, there were Kikis, there were Wolves, there were everything in between the sun that was trying to kill his golem, and surprisingly, for me, when I was fighting him in that first one, these guys actually started targeting some of the other people there besides the golem. So I was kind of like, wow, this is not as organized as I thought it was going to be with people wanting a golem kill. Considering we killed a Phoenix the other week or so, and I'll tell you, man, there were some people there, and not one person, at least from my perspective, got killed outside of the fight of killing the Phoenix. So, and if they did, then they did, but like, I just personally didn't really see that part. I kind of was maybe just too focused on the other part of it, which was...
I got shit on by the Phoenix.
Oh, did you?
I got shit on.
That's brutal.
Dude, I was the one who called it out. I was the one who got everyone to shoot it.
Yeah,
I was sitting there watching it, trying to get it to shoot me. I brought freaking Vexer Navy over just to be on grid and more on it after I did some of the background work. Dude, primary me.
Oh
instantly.
My goodness, what?
Dude, I got 4 shot. I was capped dry instantly because he had a nuke and everything.
Ugh.
Hey, I got on it. I don't care about that Vexer. I got on the Phoenix Navy. The Phoenix Navy was worth, a good 20 times more than my Vexer Navy, maybe a little bit more than that.
That's right.
So...
Can't go wrong with that much. At least you got on it, yeah. Yeah, I like that with Black Phoenix Rising, though, is they got so many good comps that just... And it's not even just their doctrine or whatever, it's also mostly their knowledge, because I've been flying with a few fleets, right? And I'm not going to name any of the fleets, but I've been flying with a few of these guys, and when it comes to certain ships to attack, I found that these FCs, with their small gangs of frigates and sometimes destroyers, don't necessarily go after targets that Black Phoenix Rising will go after. Like, they are balls to the wall, right, when we do fleets. And if you ever look at my kill mill, guys, and you ever see BPR on there, I kid you not, like, almost half of my kills with them are just blinged out ships that they're fighting, and or ships that are just 10 times bigger than us. But because of their knowledge and experience, oh my lord, it is just amazing to fly with them. They have just... It's the knowledge. It's the knowledge of them knowing what they're fighting. Like, a lot of these guys don't know what they're fighting, so when they try to go after it, sometimes they fail pretty hard, and they're just like, well, I guess we'll never go after that ship again. But with BPR, they're just like, okay, we know for a fact that we can do this. And they're so confident, and their knowledge is behind it, and bang, we fucking go after it, and I swear, we're taking them out. I've almost never come across a situation where we've lost a fight while being in their fleets. There's literally very rare opportunities of us ever losing in their fleets. Hence why I really enjoy flying with them and their knowledge, right? Again, it's just fucking immaculate.
Also, like, one thing that they definitely got going for them that I think you guys are really good at is you just sit there in these pretty cheap fits that are effective in numbers, right?
Yeah.
You got a few guys running a few different tricks up your sleeves on your fits that really help balance out the fleet against multiple targets. So they can say, oh, well, we should engage this thing because we have a bunch of, like, the fit is the same for the most part, minus like one or two little things on some people's ships.
Yeah, exactly.
That really allow you to shoot a lot of different things. Like, one of the rules I have is if I see it, shoot it. I mean, unless it's a super, or unless it's a freaking, like, Phoenix Navy and I'm by myself, like, why wouldn't you just take the fight? Why wouldn't you?
That's right.
Especially when you're in, like, what you're in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, cheaper ships that if you all die, you get the kill still, and every single one of you dies to get the kill, you're still as positive. Like,
yo, you ain't kidding. That's facts. We're still is positive. Like, majority of our fights, we're killing more, and then like you said, it's like maybe one or two of our pilots will die, but like still be on the kill mail and still be is positive on top of it. It's just, it's such a great thing. Such a great thing. I just love their knowledge, and they're not.
And then there's me, like, oh, that golem, I think I dropped the golem, right? I did not end up as positive in that fight. But I think I ended up getting a good, like, I think I got 26 kills. Yeah. I think I got 26 kills before I died.
Oh, wow. That's great.
Positive. Like, 26 kills, I will gladly take the 26
Hell yeah.
kills. God.
That is good to have on a Z-kill board.
Dude, I'm shocked stuff didn't show up. 5 minutes. 45 minutes of sitting there, basically.
Jeez, 45 minutes is a long time to shoot things. But that's great.
Dude, he made a video and put it in like 5 times speed or some shit, and it's like a fucking 5-minute video long, and it's like 5 times speed, and it's missing a fair part of areas because like you can see where it was kind of like trimmed when he's reshipping a little bit.
Yeah.
Or sped up a little more. Like it's like, dude, the speed modifier on it, it's like a 35-45 minute fight.
Jeez.
Golem OP. Do I get another one?
What do you think? What do you think? Should I do it? Oops, I downsized that one too much. Shit. Hopefully my coffee is still there. Dude, you know what it sucks when you get a fresh coffee and you're at home, right? And I don't know about you, I use milk with my coffee. And when you get into that and you pour it, the milk, it's fucking... I don't know if it's just bad or what, but it's got those white little chunks in them.
You're telling me you got curdled milk and you're putting it in your coffee?
Yeah, like curdled milk. Ugh.
Milk is pretty bad.
It is.
That means milk's very.
That's what I'm saying, right? And it's funny because the milk says its expires on the 8th of October, and I'm not sure what they got it, but
is your refrigerator at the proper temperature?
Yeah. We've never, like, since I've been living here, I've never once come across any of my milks that had the kernel, whatever, inside of it. I've never. And yesterday was literally the first time after 2 years of almost living here that I come across that. I'm just like, What?
That was probably disappointing as shit.
Dude, when I had... Because I remember when I lived on my own, and that happened to me because I feel like maybe, yes, I didn't have my temperatures corrected in my fridge, because that fridge was balls. But, like, this one for sure regulated. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, no, my coffee. My coffee, my fucking coffee. I can't enjoy my coffee today. So I kind of just had it black.
It's funny, the milkman over here is having milk issues.
Yeah.
That's absurd. No, I drink my coffee. It's kind of, I'm not a huge coffee drinker. I don't drink coffee, but it's breakfast, believe it or not.
Yeah.
And I work at 4 a.m. and I just still don't do the coffee thing.
Wow.
But when I do, like, I literally just drink it how I feel like drinking it. I'll drink it black and have no problem with it. I'll drink the fancy Dunkin' Donuts with like a bunch of cream in it, girly vanilla.
Okay.
You know, drinks. I'll drink those.
Yeah.
I love espresso. I'll drink 4 shots of espresso straight.
Damn.
And I'll just drink that. And it doesn't get me overhyped.
That
Like,
is crazy. I only have one,
I used
that's
to
it.
work 2 jobs. I used to work 2 jobs, and I'd work 80 hours a week, and I'd be done with the work week on Friday.
Oh, okay.
So I'd have the weekend. I'd do 80 hours in 5 days. So I'd leave job 1, come home, get dressed, shower, go to job 2, and it was a restaurant job, so I ran around like headless chicken for that.
Yeah.
And I'd just go in and get myself like 4 shots of espresso and down it in 10 minutes. And then
Yeah, that makes sense.
it'd give me enough of a regen, but it wouldn't be like shaking hyper.
At least that.
Yeah.
At least that.
Gosh.
Yeah, I've only do 1 espresso, or if I do more, I'm gonna be shaken for sure.
I enjoy my espresso martinis a lot.
Martinis? I've never heard that.
Martinis.
So they actually
Really? Never had a espresso?
Never, no. And all, is it alcoholic and martini? Or is it just like coffee only related?
Do you know what a martini is?
No, I know what a martini is, but I just didn't realize
So an
that.
espresso,
You know,
espresso martini is made with vodka. It depends on where you go. Right?
exactly, yeah.
I personally like mine with fresh espresso in it. So you'd use vodka, fresh espresso, and I use Bailey's instead of some people use heavy cream or
Yes,
creamer,
yep.
and I'll use the Bailey's in that. And other places, some places will use Kahlua instead,
Yep.
and they won't use the Bailey's. They'll use just like regular cream,
Hmm.
and that's all it is. Shaken on ice and put in a martini glass. It's really good. If you like coffee, like you should like it. It's a nice sit down, you sip that and talk to your friends. It's pretty classy.
For sure.
If you order that, your friend's gonna look at you and be like, all right, like this guy's not ordering some like
A beer, whiskey, or
crap.
something.
Like no crappy fruity drink either.
I barely drink
I'm not
fruity drinks, but I'll still have them occasionally, but not like not often at all, really. Fuck, I barely drink as it is.
I like my fruity drink. I don't drink as much anymore, but
I'm more of a wine
Nah.
person than anything, and maybe like a beer or two. Because I don't know what it is, dude. Every time I drink even like a beer or two, I get very congested in my nose, and I can barely breathe. So I feel like I'm allergic.
I'm not a big beer guy. I'm not a big beer guy at all.
Yeah.
I do wine. I live in New York, and the Finger Lake region in New York has a lot of wineries. Like 2 of the Finger Lakes up there are surrounded by wineries, like 200-300 wineries, all mama papas, and you just can go up there and drive around the lake and stop at. There's a winery every like 2 minutes,
Oh wow.
and you just stop there. Like, I want to try your wines, and they'll set out like 5 samples for $10, and you sit there and try their wines, and they'll give you like 10% off of a bottle of wine if you do that too. So you can just go there and try a bunch of different wines and stuff.
Oh, wicked.
I used to go up there for a day with my buddies and spend like 6 hours just trying wine.
Ah, that sounds cool. I've never done one of them things. So
But
I like
one of my buddies doesn't drink wine at all, so he'd be like, I'll drive you all around, just buy me a beer at the one place we go for beer. And I'm like, deal. And I just sit there like drinking wine all day, and it's something.
That's it, man. Does this thing have weapons on it? I can kill an Imicus.
Did you seriously just Wait a minute.
Bro, I'm in low
I'm
sec.
gonna laugh
I'm
if you
about
give me
to.
an Amicus.
I'm about to kill an Imicus.
I'm gonna laugh when I think it is who I think it is, and you're gonna get shit on.
What,
And I'm gonna laugh.
Pretender? This guy, he's only been playing for 2016, recently started again, but he has no guns. Oops, I didn't want to lock him. That's not what I wanted to do.
There's a guy, one of my courtmates has an alt that flies nothing but an Amicus, and that's basically it. Because people always underestimate it, and he just shits on people with it. Just shits on people.
This guy has no guns equipped to his Imicus. Oh no, yeah, no guns. Okay, good. No guns at all. Slow boating towards him. Oof, we might get decloaked right here, though. We're getting a little bit... He's on the second site. Okay, if I can just catch him... He's orbiting. There's a decloak.
Make you.
Your security status has been lowered.
Take down my speed a bit here. Let's just blap him. Get up to... He's orbiting. He doesn't realize he's orbiting. He's dead. We'll take that. Thank you very... Look at the skins. He's got skins and... Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro. We got him, coach. Good fight. Shit, local. Good fight, sir. Will he have backup though? That's the real question. It's a purifier. How much room do I have? Oh my god, look at this shit. This is ridiculous. Loot. Oh my lord, it's ridiculous. This guy don't have any fucking thing though, hopefully. No fireworks in here. Get rid of them fireworks. I had drones, I didn't even use them. Yeah, he's got fireworks I gotta get rid of. Okay, let's drop those. That's how it works, I guess. Alright, let's hack this site. Our guy is still here. I don't know if he's talking. He's not talking in local, so... Hey man, gotta kill another explorer sometimes to get the loot. Bruh. Okay, let's grab all this besides the fireworks. Let's put in my loot pile, or I guess I have to put it in my metaphor. Okay, let's go over here. Let's drop this one out. Is this guy really just waiting here? Question mark? Let's reload. I don't know what he's doing, but he's just chilling here.
Hey, Nick.
Yo, what's up, player?
Just wanted to ask if you want to join the fleet.
Yeah, I'm down.
Right.
I just killed an explorer, dude, and he had so much loot. But I'm also doing it too. I'm just streaming right now.
Okay.
That's so funny. I killed his Imicus while he was like orbiting around that site, and he had millions in his cargo.
Oh, poor dude.
Yeah, it sucks, but you know, that's the life of an explorer here in this space. Unfortunately. Alright, I just got your fleet thing. We're gonna drop that. How many minutes do I have left still? 1700. Oh shit, 2 minutes.
Yeah, 2 minutes left.
Okay, well, good thing I am in the area still. I'm very close actually. I should redirect myself to be fair though, because I'm not in the direction I want to go. You already have ships there for us?
Yeah. Just come for the post.
Perfect.
anything.
Okay, so I'm gonna head there now. And guys, I'm gonna put my
I
stream
just
to
have
10
to go back to
minutes.
the fleet on comms. If you like, you can hop in somewhere and then chat you.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Thank you, mate.
Perfect. Yeah, we're gonna put a big 10-minute delay on the stream. See you there.
Thanks. See you.
So yeah, guys, we're gonna do that. Dude, this is ridiculous right now. How much we've just pulled in from that one guy. So we have in our cargo currently 81 million, and then if you look at the loot itself in here, we have a lot of stuff. So yeah, we're just in a very crazy loot thing right there. Man,
Warp drive active.
this has been a great little session for this. But what I'm gonna do, guys, with this particular stream right here is we are going to end this stream for this segment of the exploration because I didn't realize today was Friday and we have a fleet and everything. So I'm going to have to end the stream for this specific segment. So those that are interested in watching a little bit of this stream for this segment of like the event, right? I did a few sites in this stream, so you'll get a little bit of an idea between low sec and high sec of those particular things. But then as of when I end my stream and I restart it again, we're going to put a 10-minute delay on it. So you won't see me live for 10 minutes after I end my stream. Because that's like how it works, the delay. It literally streams that 10 minutes, but like technically not online for you to watch it. And it will only turn to go live a little bit after that. After the 10 minutes, you'll then see my stream turns on live. And then keep in mind, we'll have 10 minutes gap. So if you say something in the stream for the chat, I could see it like live as it's happening in the chat itself. So I'll be able to reply to you by typing as it's happening. But then for me to respond to you guys, I won't be able to do that until a little bit after the 10 minutes itself. Like it's weird to explain it, but there will be a 10-minute delay. I'll only be able to literally talk to you through the chat. So you're gonna see my stream, it's gonna go down. 10 minutes later, you'll see it back on live. And if you guys would like to join us and watch the fleet that I'm going to be a part of with a few of our guys here, then it's going to be a great time. Question mark? Yes, I am registering again today because I was, where am I? Yes, I was...
Warp drive active.
Should be able to register again now.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Meta 4, I love that name. It's my favorite. Yo, Moore, what up, Blair? How are you?
Hey, Felix.
Hello.
Just one thing. Don't. Can you do directed list, but don't list the corp. It takes 24 hours.
Yeah, exactly. Direct enlistment is the go-to. Let's see if I can do it.
Okay, sorry for blapping in.
It's okay. Before I accept your thing, sir, I'm going to enlist myself. Yes, bang. We are in... Oh, wait, you cannot join fact following reasons. You have already joined a militia in the last 24 hours. You must approximately 8 hours before... No! No! Can I enlist my corporation, then? Or would that... Do you think if I enlist my corporation, I can get in right away?
Don't think so. But it's worth a try.
Let's see. Oh, it worked! Yes, I'm in faction warfare again, but under my corporation. That is hilarious.
No, it will take 24 hours from this time of application until your alliance or corporation is enlisted in the militia. So you'll have to fly with us as a pirate.
Wait,
if you want to.
But it said that I was thingy. I was, in fact, where first? See, it says, enlist with the Kaldari, at war with this, and it says, apply this your chance of, wait, I did, right? Oh, it's a, oh shit, I see what you're saying, it will take 24 hours from this time. Oh no! What? That's so stupid! Grr. Grr.
Yes, it is.
Fudge, how does this
I
work?
have to get back to the court.
Yeah, no, go ahead. How will this work as a pirate? Because I can't get into sites.
You can get into sites. In sites, it's just fighting as usual. On stations and on gates, you have to keep your guns off.
So gates, I have to turn my gun off, and sorry, where else? In the sites, right?
On gates and on stations.
Oh, and stations.
No, on gates and stations.
Oh, okay.
Unless you are being attacked.
Ah. Got you.
You cannot attack first neutrals on station and gate.
Okay. Oh, this is gonna be weird, because then even our militia is gonna shoot me still. Ugh.
Yes, we will keep an eye on you.
Alright, we'll see how this rolls. Alright, I'm gonna come over to your comms here in like 1 minute. I'm just gonna quickly sign out of this video with these guys. Okay, so leave this ship. Well, be careful. Dang, I have to wait again for 24 hours since I just thought if I... There's my corp. I would get in now. But I don't! Eh. Alright guys, we're gonna end this, like I said, this stream right for this moment because I have to add a delay to the stream. We're about to do a roaming fleet. And yeah, we'll see how that goes as a